car that all the quarterbacks drive, isn't it? What up? How are you guys? Supercar Blondie here in the brand new Chevy Corvette Stingray. Right, listen to this, guys. Ripping a couple of band-aids off with each throw down of the foot. I couldn't even get this car from Chevrolet, you guys. It is in such high demand. So my friends at Superior Car Rental here in Dubai actually lent this to me for this review. So a massive thank you to you guys. The link to them is in the description below. Right, let me show you around. Okay, as you can see, look, part of the roof comes off in the coupe. So you can actually pull this off, and around here is where it fits. Here we go. All right. So you just slot the roof here in the boot. And if you have this roof on, you guys, this is actually quite a big boot. Look at this. For a mid-engine supercar, all of this space. Look at that. That's cool. So if you want the roof off though, that pretty much takes up all the space you've got here in the boot. But kind of worth it because it looks super cool with the top off. All right, now you pop that down, back into place, like that. One of the main differences, you guys, with the new Chevy Corvette is they've moved the engine from the front of the car to now here in the back. This is now a mid-engined muscle car. So it's like a supercar looking muscle car, which I actually really think is very cool. It's one of the last naturally aspirated engines we're going to see for a while, you guys, because everyone's of course moving to turbocharged engines, right? So this, because it's like an American muscle car, right, we have to expect the naturally aspirated engine. So I'm kind of excited about that. V8 naturally aspirated, and it pumps out about 490 horsepower. You can get an upgrade package, and that will give you a little bit more torque and 5 more horsepower. So still under the 500 horsepower mark. So you've got a supercar looking muscle car, which I really like, but it's still less power than most supercars. But the price is insane. It starts from $60,000. Now, it depends which market you're in, what you can actually grab this car for. $60,000, I actually don't know anyone who's actually got it for that price. Here in this market, if you would like the new Chevy Corvette, you're going to be paying about $120,000. That is double the recommended retail price in the States, and in the UK it's also so much more expensive than in the States. Even at $120,000, you guys, you're getting like quite a lot of power and something that looks freaking cool. You've actually got soft close in the boot, so you push this down and then it'll just take it all the rest of the way, which I really like. You've got a cool Stingray here for the Corvette Stingray, and up here what they've done is they've integrated the Corvette logo in lots of different places around the car. So as this kind of fades into the glass, you've got the Corvette logo. What do you think of the look? I actually quite like it. When I first saw it, I was like, yeah, hell yeah, this is awesome. Like, this actually looks like a supercar. I'm actually really impressed by the look. If we open up the front, you've also got a little boot space in the front. So look here, we're just in the boot with that button. Or there's a secret little button down here, you guys. Right here, and you just feel for that right there. You push this and the front pops. Not sure why, but hey, we like secret buttons. Now let's turn her on and have a look at what the headlights do when you turn the car on. So it starts blinking in orange and then lights up here. I quite like the design of the headlights as well. I think that's quite cool. And then what you can actually do from the key is start her up. So you just press this twice, and there's so much to show you inside, guys. Look, you've got the Stingray here, Stingray Stingray logo. Full Bose surround sound speakers. And got these nice bucket seats. Now there are lots of different upgrades and packages you can get. This has quite a few of those upgrades. You've got those bucket seats here, and you've got the engine upgrade as well, just a bit more carbon fiber, just makes it look a little bit cooler. Got this really cool like cockpit design. I actually really like this. So you've got this long line of buttons all the way down here. It's like a divider between you and your passenger. I actually really love the look of this, but the practicality is almost zero. Having all of these buttons so close together when you're driving is actually super distracting. So the top here is for you, your controls as a driver, and the bottom is the controls for the passenger. But it's not very, I don't know, it's not very intuitive. How would you know that, for example, right? So you've got to kind of play around with it. When you're driving and you're looking out the front windscreen, this is so far away from you, you have to kind of try and find where and what you're doing, and it takes your eyes off the road. So I think in practicality terms, it's not great, but look-wise, I really love that design. This is quite cool here, you guys, look. You've got a nice wireless charging area right here in between the passenger seats, which is great. And that actually holds super well. What is also super cool is this steering wheel. What do you guys reckon? Instead of it being round, it is now kind of square. Square top, square bottom, and then you've kind of got these rounded edges here on the side. This is kind of more racy. They're going for that race car feel. Here, I really like this as well. These are your drive modes. You pull this up, and to put it in reverse, you actually pull this one up. It's like a little Lamborghini reverse one. That's what you have to do in a Lamborghini, so I really like that. And this here is your mode selector. You've got cup holders, 2 cup holders, and you've got a little bit of storage here in the middle as well. I've got my Labello lip balm. In this glove compartment, you push this and look at what is right here. This is for an SD card. Now what you do with that is you slot that in, and this will actually record you going around the track. Now it's recording not just your lap times, but it's actually using the front camera on the car to actually record what you see as you're driving around the track. So you can pull that SD card out, pop it in your computer at home, and actually look at how you did around the track. You can choose what is overlaid as you drive around. So for example, you drive around on the track and this will all record. What you can also do is you turn this into a dash cam. So it actually records everything that is happening in front of you. So for example, if you get into a crash, you can use that footage for insurance purposes. It's also got a rear view camera here, which is cool. On to things I don't quite like about this car. I find these bucket seats super uncomfortable. Like I'm squished in here, I really am. I'm like half of my leg is on this side panel, and I just think if you're any bigger than I am, and the guys in my team have been driving this around as well, and they think it's super uncomfortable, so I'm surprised by that. The other thing, just a small thing, is these panels coming out here. They're way too far away from your natural hand position, so if I want to click on the indicator, I have to reach up and forward, and it's just not that natural. I feel like it should be down here somewhere. I enjoy the drive, but it's not a supercar drive, and that's fine, it's not a supercar. But now that it's kind of redesigned and restyled to look like a supercar, that's why I'm kind of comparing it that way, if you know what I mean. You get some nice gurgles and pops when you shift down. Did you hear that? But it doesn't happen like when you're actually driving at faster speeds. For the price, you guys, it's fast, you know? This is a fast car, but they say it can do 0 to 100 in around 3 seconds. This does not feel 3 seconds to me. That all the quarterbacks drive, isn't it? Alright, that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. me personally, I really enjoy the car. I like a mid-engine sports car. So for me, I'm loving the new look of the Corvette. What do you guys reckon? Do you prefer the old look or the new look? Let me know your thoughts. Pop them in the comment section down below, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel and also click the notifications button right now. I love to have you guys with me. All right, love you. I think I'm out. Bye.